Miniatures are little plastic models of characters that you'll find in various tabletop board games like Dungeons and Dragons and Warhammer 40K and things like that. I got into painting miniatures when I found that I was limited to how well I could describe the monsters and enemies that I was thinking up in my head to my players. So I'd buy these plastic miniatures and paint them up, and then you have this physical thing to say, this is what it looks like, that's what it is.
There we go.
My favorite thing about painting miniatures is the zen that comes when you start painting. The second I pick up the paintbrush and stare at the mini, I find that the world around me kind of dissolves into nothingness, and I become engrossed in this and relaxed. My favorite mini that I've ever painted was a Minotaur. And the reason I like him so much is that the paint flowed in the cracks just perfectly. And when you paint minis, there's a technique called dry brushing, where you take paint that's almost dried, you put it on a brush and you lightly go over the ridges of the thing. And it'll just pick up on those ridges. So I dry brushed it in gold, which gives it this nice metallic sheen in just the right light. I like painting minis for other people the most. When someone comes to me and they say, here's what I have, I can't paint this well, but I want you to bring life to it. That is fun for me because it gives me this creative outlet to interpret what they want, but also put my own influences into it as well. I definitely see myself painting minis in the future. The cool thing about them is they're fairly timeless. You can pick them up one day, paint them, put all your paints away, and come back in a couple of years, and they're right there for you. And I think that's what's really cool about this hobby, is how timeless it is.